All right, y'all. So this is kind of an older thing. Hate to say it, but when I was coming up, the guys that taught me, we called these a split window. And right here, you can see there's this chrome strip right here in the middle. This is a gasket. We slide our windshield into the gasket, and then we put the zipper in here. And the zipper, the proper name is actually a locking strip, but we always called it a zipper. So it comes in a roll. I'm putting a fresh one in here. So this is the end. As you can see, it's got this like ridge on each side. And that ridge is what's going to go up under this, and it's going to lock in there, right? Now we've got a couple of things we're going to use today. This is my tool, and it's going to go in there, and it's going to slide down, and it'll push it in there. And the tool number for this one is Yankee Alpha 208 Alpha. That's a blue point number. You can get it. There it is. I've had this one for a million years. It's even got a little split there. But I think I've had this one probably 2008-ish. Been ripping for a while. So first things first, you can see the end. And then if you see this one, see how it's at an angle. So this one, you know, I just cut it off the roll. So here we go. We got this and this, right? So this one, we're going to want to make it at an angle. Another tool, you can get these. This is a blow point one, but Crafts makes them. Somebody else makes them for them, for Snap-on. They're pretty sweet. So we know that's the angle we've got to cut it at. Boom. So then when that one goes in there, we'll cut this one at an angle too, and then we'll have a nice joint there. All right, so I just use a little window cleaner as my lube. It dries pretty quick, so we're gonna apply it pretty liberally. All right. Sometimes the starting point of this can be kind of annoying, so we're gonna get this in there, and you've got to kind of, like, once you get it started, you're gonna be kind of leveraging this down like that. So I usually kind of try to wedge it in there a little bit. And like I said, all the old trucks, the old W900s, they had these in them. And see, this is me rocking it towards that to try to push it in there. What brought this up is I do a lot of training with the younger guys and the apprentices. So this is something that we don't do a lot of anymore because most of the windshields are glued in. So you can see it's in there real nice. And we may even just trim this one just a touch if we can't push it in there. But sometimes you just got to do a little adjusting. But you can see how that works now. Let's see if maybe I can zoom you in a little bit. All right. So on the sides here, sometimes you won't get this part all the way in there, right? So you can use a little pocket screwdriver or something to kind of get it in there, because you won't always get it all in there perfect. This was actually a pretty good job. But a lot of times you'll have this little strip will be hanging out just a touch, and you're going to go in there with your little pocket screwdriver and just kind of do a nice little finish after you're complete. But what really brought this up was I was teaching the apprentices how to do this, and the junior guys that are around me, I was teaching them how to do this, because this isn't a process that we do very much anymore in the dealership environment. So this is on a fire truck, and they still use these style windshields. So it was just a good opportunity for me to kind of show off something, pull a tool out that's been sitting for probably 5 years. I haven't used it, and then show these guys what this is all about. So that was mainly the point of the video. If you stayed all the way, appreciate it, and we'll catch you on the next one.